What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Reacted to now an episode the second half of Kaguya-sama Love the Kiss Never Ends. Yeah, that's what it's called. What happened on the first half of this movie extravaganza spectacular? That was a great question. I'll just boom, get it up. This is Kaguya's little mug. She do be looking up. Listen, okay, we're gonna start. Until we're gonna start, we're not actually gonna scroll through. I mean, I just watched, like, they're just, Kaguya's being a kind of a rat right now, okay? She's doing Ice Princess full mode. You know, they just kissed, and then afterwards it's like, are they going to be able to deal with the emotional consequences of that, like, next step of attachment, you know? And so with Kaguya, she's been struggling. She's definitely been struggling a bit. I think it was like, yeah, right here, this is the line. The manifestation of the wariness everyone has towards one another. Like, a lot of that, like, hesitation and fear that's, like, deep in her, right? Pause. I think has really, like, come out, and we're seeing that with Ice Kaguya here. Now, the big question here, because it's crazy. I want to talk about, let me take a step back, because I want to talk about something else entirely, something important, whatever. I want to take a step back. I think it's really interesting how different, like, I think I've approached this movie, and maybe, like, some other people have, right? Because, and I don't know exactly how, like, it's up to you to see, like, maybe you're approaching it kind of more like me or more like what I'm about to describe, right? But I feel like me going into this movie, low-key, this movie is a victory lap, was kind of how it felt, like, with the first half, right? Where I went into it being like, oh, it's called The First Kiss That Never Ends. The first kiss is a big W. That means it's the W that never ends, right? That was kind of the mentality going into it a little bit, right? And so, like, we've just had this massive victory with them, like, pretty much confessing to each other, I mean, through actions rather than words, in a way that's, like, now it's kind of, you have to have a change in their relationship moving forward. You can't just go back to the whole, like, the games over and over. Like, we've kind of hit a point of no return with their relationship, right? And for me, I was like, oh, big W. And so when these new issues start coming up, right, this whole, like, Ice Princess type behavior, where Kaguya is kind of being a bit of a rat, you know, not communicating very well, etc., I was kind of like, well, we're gonna win this out. Like, it really, like, up to this point, over and over, they've been edging us. They've been like, oh, they're gonna confess. No. Oh, they're gonna confess. No. And they finally gave me it. So now I'm just, like, on the winning mindset. It's like the, I don't really feel like a chance of failure as much anymore. I think that would be maybe how I would describe it. Like, I'm pretty confident that the relationship's gonna work out pretty well at this point. And so I guess this difficulty here, like, to me seems a lot more like momentary and passing, which is why I kind of have, like, I don't know, I feel like I approached it, at least with this first half, pretty cavalier, right? Where I was just kind of having fun and chilling, right? Where I was just like, oh, they yapping, but they'll get over it. You know, it really kind of changed. It really kind of had a bit of a shift for me here, right? And I think that's just because of the kind of movement forward from the end of season 3, where it's like, yeah, we have an issue, but I'm confident we have enough momentum that we're going to just blaze right through this, like, without too much of a lasting, you know, damage or anything like that. You know, and maybe that's not going to be the case, right? You know, having kind of thought about this a bit, I'm like, well, maybe I should kind of approach this a little bit differently or whatever, because I think a couple people were talking about this in the Discord, right? I'm kind of citing the Discord. Shout out the Discord. If you click the description, it's at the bottom, the little link section, you know, it's in there. Yeah, it's free, you know, jump on it in. But yeah, a couple people in the Discord were kind of talking about, like, Kaguya in this first half, and, like, a couple things here, right? And kind of, like, getting onto her a lot more, or, like, describing how, like, problematic this is, perhaps, which is, like, true. And it's kind of like, I guess I would want to say, between Miyuki and Kaguya, like, Miyuki's a little bit out of her league. I would dare say that. I would say that to be the case. Miyuki is straight up the GOAT. He's a great person, hardworking, giga chat. He's literally, like, the perfect man, and I love this man. Miyuki, my GOAT, right? Kaguya got some issues, you know? I love her, she's still great, but, you know, if I had to be on one person's side, I would pick Miyuki 9 times out of 10. Like, I'm biased towards him. Like, going into an argument, I'm gonna be on his side. And so I think the way I was kind of approaching this first half was like, Kaguya's being difficult, Miyuki, I know you want to get with her, so I'm just like, bro, you just gotta lock in and do it. So it's like, I'm on his side trying to get him what he wants. That's how it feels. It's like, I know he wants this shit, right? And I want him to get what he wants. So it's just like, I Miyuki, all right? Sometimes people can be difficult, especially if they're testing new boundaries out, you know? So we just got to maneuver through that and figure it out. We just got to lock in and make the moves happen. Bada boom, bada bang, it's shrimple as. Because it really is kind of a situation with Kaguya. Like, it made me think that I feel like a lot of the times when you get close to somebody, you'll get close enough, and not all the times. I think it depends on the person, but some people get close to other people, and then they immediately start testing boundaries and like almost trying to push them away, because, and it's kind of like, it's like a kind of a phenomenon I've just seen, like, personally, interpersonally, right? But I think people could probably somewhat relate, where it's like, yeah, if I get really close to somebody, I might want to like test the boundaries a bit again, right? Maybe like push some buttons a little bit here and there just to see if I can, right? And it's like, well, I want to make sure you don't leave me, so I have to try to push you away a little bit just to make sure that you're firmly here, you know, something like that. I'm not saying this is good behavior, because that definitely can get really toxic and really problematic, but I think that, like, I understand that drive quite a bit, right? And I've definitely felt that myself, where it's like, I mean, bro, it's a little different, but a lot of the times when whenever I'd get close to people, I would just let out the most unhinged things constantly. I would just ramble nonsense. That's just kind of how I work, right? Where, like, yeah, if I'm completely talking to a stranger, you know, I'm gonna be pretty normal or whatever, pretty, like, normie, but, like, I'm gonna get to know you a little bit, like, I'm gonna start saying a bunch of nonsense, right? And just being insane. And it's kind of like a little bit of a litmus test to see, like, okay, is this person gonna be able to, like, match my energy, stay around, right? Though, honestly, in recent years, I've kind of just tried to just always do that. So, like, even somebody, like, that I just met, or, like, in a public location, I'll say stupid, unhinged things constantly, because you know, it's just like, well, why should I hide? Why should I hide my true self type deal? Oops, true self. I just used the thing that I've besmirched before. Oopsies. I'm philosophically ruined. But yeah, that type of deal, right? Where it's like, well, let me speak my truth and just be my unhinged a little bit, right? And so for Kaguya to kind of be doing that, right, where she's letting out a piece of her that she's contained in a lot of ways, that is kind of problematic and has a lot of reservations. Honestly, from, like, I see this as, like, daddy issues kind of personified a bit, right? Or just, you know, family issues, right? Where it's like, yeah, that wariness of getting close to other people, as described. I mean, I think that's accentuated with Kaguya because of her familial issues. And so for this Ice Princess mode to kind of, like, manifest here, it's like, yeah, I mean, this is kind of what, like, this is who she is, right? And it's something that can be worked on and adjusted and, you know, made better, right? She can learn to, like, be, you know, better at communicating, do all these things. But, like, Miyuki, this is what you've signed up for, to some degree, you know? That doesn't mean it's fair, because life isn't fair. And she's annoying, and she's not really, like, telling you things. She's blowing you off. These are all true. But this is the girl. This is the girl that it is. So, like, you know, if you love her, then you gotta lock in and make it happen and, like, cut through this noise. And then if this is something that, like, makes you not like her as much and it starts to, like, change things, then let that happen as well, right? You don't want to get caught in, like, a toxic relationship because you're, like, blindsided, you know? But I don't know. It's just one of those things that, like, I think this is very, I don't know, typical. Maybe I just have a skewed idea of relationships. Gotta analyze my idea of relationships. Just, like, this whole thing of, like, I get closer to somebody and then I immediately, like, it's like, well, here's the baggage. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm gonna get close to you and then, like, oh, we in a relationship now? Okay, here's a little bit of my baggage, a little bit of my problems. Thoughts? Oh, you're leaving? I bet, you know? It's one of those kind of things where it's like, yeah, like, the baggage is there with Kaguya. He's well aware of her familial issues. This is exactly the problem. And it's a problem. I'm fine to admit it as a problem. But, you know, like, everyone deserves love. Everyone deserves healing. And Miyuki's a goat. Basically Pog, you know? Not to say that you need to devote yourself to healing every person you find, because savior mindset will destroy you. You need to take care of yourself, but... Or, like, savior mindset can destroy you if you push it too far, right? But, I don't know. That's just a little bit of, like, a statement on that, right? Because I was kind of taking this a lot, I think, more chipper on the shoulder than other people have. So I was like, okay, well, let me actually try to, like, think about it a bit more. And Miyuki's my goat. I love the man. And I see this as a road bump for him to get through. basically. That's basically how I see it. Like, I think their relationship can still work 100%. I think it will still work. I'm confident. I'm riding the high of the end of season 3. Yeah. So basically, I'm pugging out of my mind. Is there anything? So the Christmas parties are something we want to remember. I'm trying to remember like the actual plot going on so that we can be ready for this second half. Who is this woman on the cover? Never mind. Of the magazine. We have the 2 Christmas parties happening. The one, I think, at Chika's house and the one at Tsubame's house. We got Ishigami and Miko going to Tsubame's house. And then I think Kaguya's gonna go to Chika's house. I assume that's kind of how we're gonna split it. Like, Kaguya, Miyuki will probably end up going to Chika's. But I don't know exactly how that'll actually end up going. But yeah. So I think that's kind of the important plot there. Oh, there was a really good comment. I'm not gonna pull it up because I'll just mention it, but shout out the comments. The whole line about Miko with the 3 months heart locket thing, where it's like in 3 months she can claim the heart. That's literally, bro, that's bringing back the stocks for Miko Ishigami out of freaking nowhere, bro. Like, holy crap, Ishigami and Tsubame are like, you know, maybe going somewhere, but if it doesn't work out in 3 months, then Miko gets to jump in. Holy crap. That's actually goated. That's actually goated. I'm fine with either one. Oh yeah, right here, I think. If no one's claimed it in 3 months, take it. Right? It's like, oh my goodness, good metaphor. Good metaphor. Yeah, I didn't catch that at all. But yeah, this parallel here with the 3 months to 3 months thing, right? Who would I pick between Tsubame and Miko for Ishigami? Okay, so if it was me, it would be Tsubame, because Tsubame my goat. Well, I love Miko. Miko's great, but Miko's like a freshman, so it's like, okay. You know, but, Ishigami, probably, I don't know, both are good. I feel like both could kind of work. I mean, Miko and Ishigami have such a, like, already, like, a kind of weird relationship where they, like the old married couple type energy that it's like, you know, I don't know exactly how that would manifest. I'm not very... I haven't really seen that relationship in any of my own experience, so it's like, I don't really know how good of a relationship that would end up being, like, in a romantic sense. So, I don't know. I kind of almost think, then, that the Tsubame thing won't work out, and so that we can get baited into Miko Ishigami in the future. That's kind of what I think could very well happen now. Haven't considered that a bit more. And then, I mean, episode 2, was there anything... This was mostly Ice Princess mode, Hold My Hand, LMAO, her, Kaguya actually admitting things to people, like Kashiwagi, you know, this whole deal. I trust in the relationship, I trust in these, like, listen, I've known these people for 3 freaking seasons, okay? They obviously care about each other a lot. I think they can make it happen. I think, you know, after the last success, it's showing positive improvement. I think we can, I have a lot of faith in their abilities to get through to each other, right? You know? It's like, bro, if someone's touching my head and my lips, I think I would wake up. Like, Miyuki, please tell me you're fake sleeping right now so that you can get some affirmation. He's not fake sleeping. Because he woke up momentarily later like, oh, where am I? Miyuki, you dork. I think the only other thing I wanted to do before jumping into the second half here is looking at the lyrics for the OP and the ED. So let's look at those real quick. Starting with the OP in 3, 2, 1, bang. And I'll have the pip start here so that we can analyze this together. Like with the, you know, bet. Check the pip, check the timer. I already got lost. I was talking, so I didn't like read a single word. Love is show, unavoidable kiss. Show it off, okay. Give me an... Dude, what is Tsubame doing here? She got that... What is she doing, bro? We did look at the visuals last episode, but, like... This, like, what is this move here? She's doing that... She goes like this, bro. What is that? What is she doing, like... she's doing, like, a DJ move. I guess it's, like, a presentation thing. Alright. The two of us to keep the sweet secret in our hearts. Okay. Dakishimetai. I liked the use of the blue balloon there. Wait, I didn't notice that last time. Did they cut to the blue balloon? That has good significance, right? Okay. Buddy. Don't stop loving me. Pretty self-explanatory there. Ooh. Don't stop burning. That's kind of cooking. That's kind of cooking. I like that. Feeling that our conversation is about to end. I notice these pure feelings. Ooh, I like that because it's like, you feel it when you're about to lose it, you know? It's like, oh man, I didn't realize how much I loved talking to you until I realized that I was about to stop talking to you. That's a crazy feeling, bro. It's like, dang. It's like you have such a good conversation with somebody and you walk away and you're like, dang, I really wish I was still talking to them right now. Like, that was so fun. You know, it's like one of those things. That's real. Your lips, which I possessed. I know that means kissing. Possessed is interesting wordage. Possession in relationships I find very intriguing, like the concept of possession. I'm kind of the mind that neither person really possesses the other. Like I'm very much spirited in the way that if you love someone, they're allowed to leave you, you know? And so it's like, if you love someone truly as them, then you want what they want, which if they want to do something else, if they want to leave, then like you want what's best for them, and if that's what's best for them, you kind of accept that, right? I'm kind of that mind, and so whenever it comes to like possession of like, oh, she's my girl, you know, it's like yes and no. You know, it's a yes in the way that like you want to feel like, I think some people want to feel possessed because it makes them feel wanted, and so I think that's very valuable, right? Like, that's my girl saying like, yeah, I really want this thing and it's great, and so somebody's like feels protected, being like, oh, I'm their girlfriend, I'm their boyfriend. That makes them feel like very wanted and like affirmed in that relationship. So it's really positive in a lot of ways. But then also like, that's my girl. I don't like, the my feels really, really kind of strange to me, where it's like, well, you're in a relationship, but that doesn't give you like ownership or like any sort of like, you know, leverage in that kind of way, or else I think it can become like the power dynamic can get thrown off and it can become like dangerous, right? So possession is like a interesting word that I guess I can turn into like 2 minutes of just tangent. But said, I don't want to part with you. True. It seems that we can already break out of the usual romance. What does that mean? That like, well, what's the next line? And you and I are not as simple as it might seem. Okay, now we're cooking with the lyrics. First half was less cooking. Now we're cooking. Run it back a little bit. I said a little bit. I said a little bit. Thank you. Seems that we can already break out of the usual romance. I mean, that almost sounds like, yeah, like, we can already go to the next step. That's kind of what it sounds like to me. Like, yeah, we don't really have to court each other because we both know that we're into each other. So like, maybe we can just break through and like make it happen. We can like already like, you know, it's like her moving to Stanford is like a huge decision, right? I know that's kind of been on the table, right? I mean, she did in episode 2 straight up say like, never mind Omega lol, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I mean, that's her, I think, just pushing and being kind of a dickweed, but yeah, I still love her. But doing something to that degree would require you to do more than just like a very cute like little relationship. Like, that would need to be a pretty like significant interest in the other person. So to even do that, you would need to break out of the usual romance in the sense of being something like more important to each other, right? Something like that. Again, love the rich aesthetic. I love rich love. And you and I are not as simple as it might seem. Like the princess prince type business. Bro, give me a princess. I'll make any girl my princess. Not any girl. Sorry. I got standards that are probably too high. Oopsies. Run it back. All right, I gotta stop yapping. What'd you say? You and I are not as simple as it might seem. This is true. Both of you have baggage. A lot of like inferiority stuff. A lot of like Ice Kaguya type, Ice Princess type stuff. You know. Yeah. Ain't complicated. I think most people are like this. There's very few people are simple, you know? A lot of people are complicated. I wonder if this is not infatuation, but love. That is the question. It's been going for like a while now. But you never really know. Well, you can know, it's just tough. A Venus, a Venus. Love is show. I feel like you could really play with that term. That, like, phrase. Love is show. Because it's like, show it off, be proud of it, that kind of energy. But it's also like, yeah, I feel like you could almost even say, I don't think that's what this is what they're doing, but I feel like you could say, like, it's just a show. It's not actually real. Which is maybe that worry with the infatuation line there. Where it's like, what we're feeling as love is just show. Like, it kind of, I think it probably does tie into that doubt that perhaps is both of them are having a little bit of, like, what are we actually feeling here, you know? Is this love? Is this infatuation? Is this kiss, you know, just my nymphomaniac, you know, lust? Or is it a genuine romantic expression, you know? How do I view this thing? That kind of hesitation, you know, saying, like, the love is just a show, right? It's like saying, like, oh, it's just, you know, a bunch of nonsense that we're throwing, like, it's what's in front of the curtain, but in reality, behind the curtain, that's not the true situation here, right? Or you could say love is show, as in show it off. This is our show to the world, our expression of how much we care about each other. So it's kind of, I feel like you can do a double meaning there, which is kind of fun. It just comes to Miko arguing about the rules. She is such a rule lawyer. Ishigami's like, that is not how the rules work. It's funny. The ring, though. The ring is crazy. Let me just point out the ring as being crazy. Alright, ED. ED lyrics. Stupid Idiot Kaguya and Ice Princess Kaguya. Okay, the little scream was, I liked that. That was fun. Her the shot of her, that I like this image. I like this image. This is good. This is good. This has moved little Kaguya up the tier list from D tier to C tier. Just that shot alone. I'm sorry for blaming you for everything. Oh, is this like Kaguya being like repentant for kind of being like kind of toxic to Miyuki? Kind of being like a dick? When you're so nice to me? What do you mean blaming him? Being like, oh, you didn't hold my hand, you know? Is that kind of what you mean by blaming? My hair is really throwing me off today. Can we like lock in a little bit? That troubled face. I'm sure I'm the only one who can change it. Ooh, like, I've made you feel bad, and I'm the only one that can make you feel better, so, like, why am I not making you feel better? Why do I keep, like, being, like, dismissive of you, you know? It's like, yeah, dude, that's the thing with especially an early relationship when you're in your teenage years, bro, your hormones are all over the place, bro. Like, hormones plus daddy issues plus a new relationship? Yeah, no wonder, you know? That split of, I want to make you feel better, but I also, for some reason, want to push you away, and I don't know what to do. Yeah, that's real. It's about a freeze, Ice Princess, easy clap, bye-bye chair. That's actually a really striking shot, now that I think about it, dude. Turning to, like, petals on the wind. That's kind of unexpectedly striking imagery for Kaguya. I feel like the show, I mean, does its fair share of, like, you know, fun, like, analogies or whatever, but this is kind of intense, is it not? Like, the way she kind of gives up, steps back, and, like, lets the wind take her. She's, like, abandoning, you know? She's like, yeah, I don't know, that's kind of crazy. And that's her on the wind. Her feelings. Simply my own feelings. Her heart notes. Oh. It's funny, I thought notes originally as in music notes, but I guess it could be like a note, like a written note. Getting off the airplane. The sweetness and bitterness. You know, if you don't love me at my worst, do you deserve me at my best? I don't know. However it goes. Don't accept me at my worst. Do you deserve me at my best? That's kind of a toxic phrase, but I think it's funny, so I also say it. It can be used in a kind of annoying way, you know, where it's like, you know what I mean? Where it's like, just to be an excuse to be a dick. It's like, no, don't use it as an excuse to be a dick, but like, people are dicks sometimes. You know what I mean? So I kind of understand it. Yeah. Kiss me. She really just says, on that note, would you like to do it right now? Kiss me, please. Yeah, this would be like, I wouldn't kiss her, and it's, yeah, Miyuki, you're good, you're fine for this. But it's like, we gotta lock in and make things happen for your own sake. But like, you don't necessarily, you know what I mean? It's fine. He'll figure it out. I trust in the lad, alright? I trust in the lad. He's gonna make moves. Literally, ED shows us that she arrives in Stanford, or like in America, right? I'm pretty sure this is what this is. And so like, I'm feeling real good about it. Worst case scenario, there's a delay. Where like he leaves and then she follows later. That's like worst case scenario. But honestly, let's just jump into it. I've done enough yapping. Beginning of the second half of Kaguya-sama Love is War. The first kiss that never ends. Episode 3. Let's just go in. A 3, a 2, a 1. Bang. Love is show. Da 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 bow. Ba na na now. Ba na 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 na. Where's my drinkus? Do I have no drinkuses? Oh, one of these maybe? Fruit punch. We're gonna drink a little fruit punch today. Don't stop loving. Burning. I wonder if, I feel like, Chika. Would Chika ever get like a deep, like, dramatic character moment? Ishigami's gotten him, Miko's gotten him, Kaguya's gotten him, Miyuki's gotten him. I feel like Chika, like, hasn't ever, like, you know what I mean? Gotten one of those as much. Imagine a Chika arc, right? Where we really, like, I mean, like, she got a confession during the thing, and then she literally just blabbered and then walked away, right? Like, how would you even do, like, a dramatic Chika arc? That'd be interesting. Wait a second, this is my last time watching Kaguya. What the heck? Oh my goodness, it went so fast. I was like, wait a second. Unless a new season drops, I just realized. Wait, what happened? Timer description, pip description, timer here. 2 minutes? December 23rd, lock in. Ah, don't fall. Okay. Bro, stressed out of sleep. She wants it, bro. She wants the vento. Oh my goodness, the hot dogs came back. Yup. The little hot dogs. Now she's gonna, don't demand food. Don't demand food. You gotta be nice. Yeah, she's being so like, okay, I'll lock in. Let's see what she does. Let's see what she does. She's so annoying. My stomach and back are about to stick together. Yes, you can do it, Miyuki. Aww. Chica! This always happens. Brutal. I want something savory. I want something savory. No, don't talk about her diet. That's just strange. Yeah, okay. Don't be mean to Chica. She's so mean to Chica. She's so mean to Chica. That, honestly, I was talking about that a lot. That's like a precursor to her current toxic phase. She's always been mean to Chica. You know what I mean? Like, look at her yapping. Oh my goodness, now Miko's getting caught in the crossfire. At least we got Chica out of here so that we can lock in. But you know what I mean? Oh, Miko's gonna offer. Miko's so sweet. I love Miko. Oh, I forgot that that's what just happened. Yeah. Yeah. No, no, don't. Now they got eating. Don't make them feel bad about eating, man. What a weird shot. What a weird shot. No, Miyuki is freaking... Okay, Ishigami's just out this hoe. It's just you, bro. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Yes, you can do it. If I'm myself, I'll never get anywhere? Well, I don't like that idea. Just be your best self. Be your best self. Don't try to be someone else. Lock in. You got it. Big if true. Ah, too manly. Too manly. Too manly. No, it dropped. Oh, it dropped in her mouth. Oh! Strange. Bad move. Bad. Thoughts? Don't double down. Oh, I thought she doubled down. That was so threatening. I thought she was going deeper. That freaked me out. So that was good from her. Yeah, no, let him use the thing unless he doesn't want it. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness, she's scary. She's actually scary. See, I only want him to do it if he wants to. You know what I mean? I don't want him to feel pressured into doing something he's not comfortable with, right? That's not fair to him. Yeah, I think she recognized that that's kind of what's happening. Yeah. Now she's self-conscious about how she's made him feel because he got stressed out and just passed out or something. Damn. Wow, that went horribly. Oh my goodness. I thought this... Okay. I thought this movie was going to be so much more of a victory lap. That's the first step to... What? She's tapping. No, I mean, the first step to, like, improving is to realize there's something that needs to be improved. Right? And so she's, I think... See, but I also care about this version of Kaguya. I don't want to just, like, throw her out. Right? My goodness, that's a crazy shot. Good shot. Wow, really good shot. Holy. That was a really good shot. Well, you weren't born with that. It was shaped into you, I think. But look, like, that's even proof that she has goodwill as part of this personality, right? That she doesn't want to hurt people. Yeah. You know, it's like we've stepped forward so much in the relationship, but every step forward, like, can so quickly become like a step back. But because you like double down. But Miyuki's my goat. He'll clutch it. I trust. Oof. Ow. And it hurts even more, yeah, because it's the person you care about so much. You should. You should cry. You shouldn't feel bad for crying. Oh, good shot with the masks crying. Oh, the mask with the kiss is crazy. My goodness. Wait, this episode is cooking so much. Dude, this is so trippy. High maintenance, unpleasant half. It's still me, baby. Oh, it would warm your ice heart, bro. Aww. Dude, that was... Those visuals were cooking so hard. Wait, the clutch doctor? Is that her heart doctor from like... Is that her doctor? I think it is. They know, they recognize. Oh my god, it's her doctor! Oh, I forgot about that part. No, lock in. Yeah, the heartbreak doctor. Remember that whole thing? Oh, hi, Asaka. What's good with you? She really pressured him so much that he fainted. Poor guy. Yeah, I've met one person. Okay, wait. It's just a repeat. It's a repeat of the Kaguya thing, bro. When she was like this. That's the... Okay, I don't know how I feel about that advice. Oh my god. I read like killed himself with a shotgun. That's what I read. Alright, that's not what happened there. Oh. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't... That's the family connection? Oh my goodness, he's... No. No, Miyuki, my goat. You gotta talk to people, yes. Yes. Therapy time. Wow. I never thought about that before. Miyuki, my goat. Wait, that's so sad. His grind set is because he's making up for mommy issues. My poor boy. Bro, we need to bring this character back. The past president? That's my goat. Yakuza, calm down. Oh, she was the past treasurer, okay. No, that's not exactly a good attitude, I think. My sweet soft boy. My sweet soft Miyuki. Whoa! Whoa! I didn't. Wait, this background stuff is cooking. Started with a rivalry like that. Need to prove himself to her. But it's the problem is it's proving the thing that he was worried about, that he's only given attention if he's smart. Yeah, exactly. So it's like it's proving the thing that's the problem. Ouch. Oh my goodness, they both felt like they had a mask on when they... Wow, dude. Okay. That's a good move. That's not a healthy relationship that you have to push yourself to collapse multiple times. Dude, wait, this is... Ooh. This nurse is the move. This nurse is the move. Oh, this nurse is the move. Exactly. Shut up. Yeah. Oh, you're. So, hey, I need to be a girl like that, bro. Gung-Ho Kid in a moment of weakness. That's so real. Oh my goodness, Miyuki. I love this guy even more now. I'm actually the nurse. Y'all don't eavesdrop in. Let him cook. Hayasaka speaking from experience. But that's the thing. Him having that push forward, that desire, that grind set is part of who he is. It's like, that's why it's not a mask. This is why I'm opposed to the mask idea. It's not a mask. It's you. You are the mask. My goodness, it's terrifying. But it's exactly this, where they both feel like they're not each other. They're not themselves with each other. But it's like, no, you are yourselves. You're just, but you want to be able to be all of yourself. That's the goat. That's the cook. That's the pog. I'm pogging my pants. Love is being able to be all of you, bro. They're all worried about him. Oh, because he passed out. Fair. Yeah, that would make sense. That did happen at school. My poor man, I'm glad we got the mother thing. Her Thaka? Oh, her. I forgot that's her fake name. She needs to apologize to him for doing that. But also, they need to both just like be real with each other. Are you wearing a mask? What is going on? This is just insane. This is just crazy. I think I used to do this as a kid too. No joke. I think I'm getting a new memory of like the hand to the face type business. What is that? This is, no, don't, whoa, 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 whoa. She's prowling too much. She's prowling like an animal, bro. Stupid. Oh my goodness. I'm just thinking about freaking him and his mom now. I'm actually Miyuki. I'm actually Miyuki. I'm starting to realize this is really crazy. This is, man, this movie's cutting a little deep right now. I need to like lock in. I don't know if weak is the word I would use for weak spots. Maybe like vulnerable. I think I'd prefer that. That'd be the recontextualization, right? That's such a good shot. That is such a good shot. I was no joke gonna make this into the thumbnail myself if they didn't show us them both with the mask. I was gonna combine the two. I was already planning the thumbnail earlier, bro. But they did it for me, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna do it anymore now, but... Okay, good idea. Yes, agreed. Good move. I want to know all of you, and I want you to know all of me. I want to show you each part of myself. Exactly, and that's exactly what we should do. Yes. See, faith. Exactly. That's love. True. Well said. He's doubling down on his weakness. He's got that deep familial baggage, bro. He had more baggage than I thought. He had way more baggage than I thought. Oh my goodness, I used to do this! I used to tape things to my walls to get myself to work harder. That's on the roof. It would. Oh my goodness, he's me. He's me. He's me. To constantly get yourself to work harder. I had it taped on my door and I had it taped on my roof above, so I'd wake up, look up, and see my messages to myself. And then on my mirror, I have one right there. That's crazy, dude. I can't believe it. They made me like Miyuki more. He's even more of a goat now. He's actually the best character. I love this man. Now he's locking in and doing something crazy. Oh my gosh, that feels like the end. That's the end, yeah. Dude, this second half is cooking. My goodness, if it, like, totally way different than the first half, I feel like. I mean, at least in the way I've experienced it. I don't even know if I'll watch the ED. I almost just skipped out. I'm literally Miyuki. Holy crap. Wait. My goodness. He only has... Oh my goodness. I can't even... I'm actually hoed. I'm so hoed right now. I can't even finish this. I'm too hoed. This is actually so brutal, bro. I'm actually this stupid guy. I love this guy. Like, fundamental lack of self-worth that then leads into having to, like, gain self-worth by your achievements. He's me! He's me! Wow. That's actually nuts. I'm really, like, kind of locked into that. Dude, it's crazy. I'm, like, flashbacking to, I don't know. I don't want to talk about that. There's so much stuff I don't want to talk about. That this episode has made me think of. That's always what happens with this stupid show. I thought I escaped that by now. Where it wouldn't just randomly hit me like this, bro. My goodness, this was so good. This is, like, the best episode. This is, like, one of the best episodes in the entire show. Holy crap. This shot goes so hard. Hurt on the inside, like hurt on the inside, but the expression on the outside kind of deal. I mean, holy crap, this shot, right, where she's absorbing all this information, all these, like, ideas that are, like, forced onto her by her family and, like, maids and such, her Shinomiya culture, right, that is, like, was part of the formative of her terrible personality. She said that it was, like, her nature, her soul or something, which I disagree with. I mean, you are nature and nurture, you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't want to say, like, my nature is flawed, therefore I'm flawed. If your nature's flawed, then fix it. LMAO. Like, that's not an excuse. You can do it, lock in. Oh, man. This is what I call... Dude, this was some good shit. This, dude, the mask crumbling? Oh, my goodness. And she's like... Dude, and she's, like... shaking the baby. She's like holding up and like pleading to her younger, like, stupid self, being like, yeah, this is so real, dude. Catharsis. This is a catharsis moment, right? The glass shattering, and then she sits, and then she, like, and then we soften. That's like everything got off her chest, and then we have the breath afterwards. She's like, yeah, I got you, bro. I am you. But you're gonna get your kiss? Oh my goodness, the baggage. The baggage is crazy. The Kaguya baggage, I was ready. I was like, yeah, Kaguya's got a million baggage. Like, we're freaking fine. The Miyuki baggage, I was not as ready for. I mean, like, the insecurity and such, like, that's been something we've been hearing about the entire time. But to relate it to his parent leaving, that's the crazy thing. I didn't ever try to connect that in my own head. You know, like, up to this point, so it was like, oh, that really is that's gonna damage you way more. You know, it's way less of a, like, class divide, you know, like, self-worth kind of thing. Oh, it's fundamental. Oh, this is foundational to your psyche. This cuts really deep. Yeah, it cut deeper than I thought there. Once we got this piece of, this information. But he thinks this is fake. I mean... Ah, man, this stupid mask stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I like what Kaguya said at the end. All of you. Right? Because it's all you. And so if you can accept that, then you won't... Like, the mask thing is... Like, they aren't kissing each other because the masks are in the way. Right? That's why the analogy is something that I was contesting with, like, many episodes ago when it was originally brought up. That's what this means. They're not kissing each other, right? And that's sad. It's like the kiss, they didn't actually get to kiss each other entirely because there was something in the way, right? And so, yeah, but it's like, man. Oh, man. I'm, like, stun locked. This actually, I was not expecting this episode to be good. like this good, you know? I wanted to show you all of me, and having done that, I can love all of you. Is that what you say here? I want to tell you that I love all of you. That is so sweet. Yeah, that's exactly, like, good move, right? She was, yeah, look at this. This is great mentality, and it only took, like, two or 3 days of being a dick. That's a good turnaround rate. Good job, Kaguya. Good move. Miyuki, we're gonna have to fix you up next episode, okay? We're gonna lock in. We're gonna make it happen. Because, yeah, I'm gonna be real. This felt really bad. This felt horrible. This pressuring was, like, really bad. This made me feel very uncomfortable, right? Like, the hand-holding, like, the previous kisses, it's like, that's weird. And it's, you know, I'm with you there. But, like, the handhold, you gotta lock in for that. Like, that's a very easy move, I think, to make. Or, like, you know, giving the food. He was ready to give her the food, right? But she's just trying to push it farther than he's ready for, you know? That felt so gross. This felt very uncomfortable as well. Where it's like, he doesn't want this, and he's kind of freaked out. And, like, the man-up bravado thing. This is a good shot. It's like, I partially am like... the grind set, dude. It's like, I don't know. I have nothing to say on this show anymore. It's too good. It's too good. That's what I want to say on this show. This show is just too good, man. It's like I don't know how they made me feel like I'm Miyuki even more this fast. Right? Where you're like pushing yourself to a breaking point. Dude, I've frequently romanticized people being pushed to a breaking point. That is like romance. That is something romanceable in my brain, right? Not meaning romance, but like romanticize, right? Like idealize or whatever. Oh, this poor guy. At least catch him, bro. The baggage is crazy. The fact that I'm myself, I end up hurting those around me. Oh, poor Miyuki. My goat, my goat, my goat. Dude. And then the stupid notes on the room. It was like, okay, dude. You can't be doing this. This is too real. This is too real. Like, I've toned it down because it kind of got to the point of being kind of a problem. Like, when I used to do this. Like, in my last apartment, my mirror got to the point of being, like, I couldn't even see myself anymore. Because there were just mad, like, things written all over it. And so I, like, couldn't even see myself that well anymore. And I remember looking at that at one point and being like, this looks like the drawings of a madman. What happened? You know? That's kind of the energy of this room. The scattered notebook paper. Like, it's literally, dude. Like, I swear, do I have a photo? I probably have a photo of it, bro. I promise it's real. I don't even know where it would be. I remember, man, I can't believe that this is what's happening here with this show. That they've deepened Miyuki's character in such a way. They've cut a layer deeper than I was ready for, you know? Where, like, he is fundamentally non-believing of himself as worthy or having worth. And it is because he feels that his mother left him, what was supposed to be a source of affirmation of love or whatever, left him because he wasn't smart, which means that he's not worthy of what is supposed to be a guaranteed source of love. Because he's not smart, therefore he's not worthy of love unless he's smart. Because your mom's supposed to love you no matter what, you know? That's what your mom's supposed to do. So for him to not get that because of what he perceives to be his intelligence, I mean, that is just a fact of... Oh, you can't really see it in this video. That's just like a fact of... That makes so much sense. I mean, that is literally like so incredibly locked in that he would think that way. Yeah. I don't think I have a clear picture of this, what I'm talking about here. The thing on the roof. I won't worry about it. I think I do it in somewhere, but I'm not going to browse my camera roll on camera for like 5 minutes. But yeah, like that makes an incredible amount of sense for him, right? But the thing for me, this is where maybe it all falls like, I don't know. The thing for me is that you can't deny the fact though that he used that pain and lack of self-worth as a driver to perform incredibly. You know what I mean? Like, consequentially, this whole bravado shtick and this whole I have no self-worth, like, I have no worth unless I achieve things shtick led to him achieving things. So, like, if achieving things is what really matters, then this kind of worked. You know what I mean? And that's not healthy, but, like, who needs health? I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like I somewhat, like, I still kind of like it, man. I still kind of like it. Like, I don't like Miyuki feeling miserable and in pain and, like, all these things. But, you can't doubt that him getting first place at this school and getting the swag isn't kind of a move. Right? It's just the tortured artist, bro. It's just the tortured artist that, like, it's that kind of shtick. That's kind of what I mean by romanticize, right? Where it's like the artist that has the suffering soul that has been enshadowed in the darkest of night, and they are eclipsed by their own being, you know, blah, 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 blah. They are the ones that produce the most, like, influential and powerful art, right? That's an idea I think that is pretty, you know, a sentiment within like culture or whatever, right? That those who are tortured produce things that are the most exceptional. That's a thought. It's not, I don't think it's necessarily true, but I do think there is some level of truth to it that, you know, suffering can be a great motivator to push you forward, or pains or whatnot, baggage, right? And I mean, we see it here, right? Where he was like, this is what started their relationship. This is what got him as the president, which got her closer to her, right? It is irrefutable that these things did lead to him getting closer to Kaguya and getting into Stanford because of the principal letter recommendation and getting top of the class and, like, all these things. Like, that is irrefutable. However, we don't want him to be, like, in absolute agony because we love the guy. And so we want to be able to, you know, work with both sides of him, right? I think the most painful part of this is that, like, the thing that I'm most opposed to is that they feel so divided within themselves, right? That neither of them are, you know, you won't show me all there is to you, right? Like, they're both, I love you and your weaknesses. I love you and your vulnerabilities, right? I mean, that's the thing with weakness and vulnerability. That's why I kind of latched onto the word weak. I don't remember somewhere in here, I latched onto the word weak, my weak spots, where it's like, bro, like, the softest parts of your body are, like, the most sensitive, if you kind of get what I mean. Like, the weakest parts of you are the most sensitive, which is, like, do you kind of get what I mean, right? Like, the calloused, freaking hardworking, leathery hands don't feel the softness of, like, fabric as well as the soft hands kind of deal, right? The weak spots are, like, as much as they're weak, they're also sensitive. And sensitive can be very beautiful and very profound. So I don't like the word weak because it has a negative connotation of it needs to be strengthened. And I'd much prefer vulnerable, because you're accepting that it's able to be damaged, which is kind of the weak function, but you're also accepting that it's a very special space, right? That shouldn't necessarily be strengthened, right? Like, a vulnerability can be good, you know? Dude. I'm glad that Kaguya is finally being like, yeah, I'll make this happen. I mean, dude, it's kind of like this thing too, right? She had such a, like, she shows off this, like, negative part within her, like her baggage. She kind of hits him over the head with her baggage, and then she realizes, like, I really want to change, and I really want to make things happen for him. Like now I know that I've hurt him. I don't want to hurt him, right? She kind of just needed to figure it out, right? And people get caught in the crossfire, and that's not good. But yeah, I don't know. Just Kaguya stocks are on the rise, dude. She's mean to Chika all the time. Poor Chika, bro. That's been like the we've seen that, like, Ice Princess thing consistently with Chika. Just look at every time she gets mean to Chika. She always just insults Chika. Yeah, this was very uncomfortable. Man, I feel this shot of him. Oh, my poor Miyukers. My poor Miyukers. But I love Lock In. But I love Grind Set. It's just crazy, because it's like he pushed himself to a breaking point. But I also believe in pushing yourself to breaking points, I guess. But I also don't want you to push yourself to breaking points, and I don't want you to break, but I like when you push yourself to a breaking point. Does that make sense? Because it's just like, it's just limit testing. I love limit testing. Let's just say that. I think it's good to limit test, you know? I think you can push it too far, right? Like workaholic type energy. You can definitely push these things too far. Man, the mask kiss works so well. But like, I still kind of am like here for it. Well, here it was bad because it was obviously really bad because he, well, he wasn't comfortable. He wasn't at all comfortable with this thing, right? There's a difference between taking a risk because, it's like if he just held her hand, it's just like time and place, I guess. These situations are so complicated and wacky, bro. Oh my goodness. It just was like a meme, bro. They always catch you so off guard. It's like, oh, Miko feels fat. She left the room. 1 minute later, Miyuki is passing out because he's like driven himself into a freaking panic attack corner and his heart just collapsed, you know? Like, this show just randomly does it to you like nothing else. It freaking kills me, man. Poor guy. I feel so bad for him. I just am gonna jump to the next episode. I'm stun locked. I don't even care. Just take me to the final episode. This is really good. I was not expecting this to cook. I really wasn't expecting this to cook. Nearly as much. I mean, I was expecting it to be good, you know, but it's like, I don't know. The first half I was like, yeah, this is good. I'm like, oh, I'm feeling good about it. You know, we'll get through this. Episode 3, Miyuki's freaking foundational insecurity, lack of self-worth, mixed with the grind set. And I'm like, bro, but I love the grind set. But also, I don't want you to feel like you have no worth unless you do things. But also, like, you know, I think doing things is really cool. So, like, it also means that having, you know what I mean? Okay, listen, I'm not gonna pretend to be the guy with the answers, okay? Because I feel like I am Miyuki, you know? So, I don't have the answers. I have felt the sickness that he is feeling right now. I guess I'll give a very slight personal anecdote that I was gonna not give, but I think I'm gonna do it anyways. It's crazy, like this moment of you're getting bait. You just got baited so hard. You're like, ooh, we're finally jumping into episode 4. You've been tricked. This moment of like bearing your soul or whatever, and it's like what this nurse is doing of like, you know, like sensitivity is good, vulnerability is good. You should be able to show these things to the people that you really care about, and like vice versa, and all these things and whatever. Bro, this like I'm getting flashbacks to my relationship right when I, like, at end of high school, like senior year out of senior, like ending that area, right? From last year of high school going towards college, I was in a relationship, and I honestly felt like Miyuki in a lot of ways, and I verbalized those things, and then I got broken up with, you know? So it's like, I kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, yes, but no, right? Where it's like, yeah, communication can be really good, and bearing your soul can be really good, but it runs the risk of people seeing that and leaving, which then can lead you to never want to do it again, and then you put up those walls. So it's like, yes, but like you can't just trauma dump on people, but also you want to be with somebody that will accept you for who you totally are, right? So it's like, dude, human relationships are so hard, right? You want to be loved for your whole being. You don't want to feel like you're hiding away. But if you show off your whole being, there's a chance you won't be loved anymore, and that'll hurt you in a profound way, right? I am Miyuki. I trust that Kaguya... It's good that Kaguya is going to accept that if we can get him to admit it. The really sad thing is that in real life, a lot of the times you won't be accepted for this, but you probably should still do it eventually, right? Like, be real with what you are and expose your soul for what it is and be like, this is my baggage, you know, communicate it in a clear and concise way. I think these should be done. It is a sad fact of reality that you won't get happy endings every time, and those sad endings can be very, very, very sad. So, last episode, let's just get this going in a 3, a 2, a 1, bang. My goodness, bro. What a freaking cook. The mask stuff is crazy. It really bit us in the booty, bro. It really came back for us, huh? This is why, bro. This is why, like, at the beginning I said, like, I try to just, like, before the episode even started, I was like, yo, in life, I try to just be full me all the time. I try to be unhinged immediately, you know? I try to show off my soul in my first encounter with somebody. I don't want to, like, put up those walls or whatever, right? It's kind of for this reason. It's like, I'm just going to always be my pure self, and people will either respect that and want to be around me, or they won't. But if I do it from the start, then the people that attach to me, they already know what they're signing up for. So it's goated, right? Be real with your baggage. Throw everything, wear it on your sleeve, but don't trauma dump. Like, it's, oh my goodness, human relationships are hard. Give me more drink. Venus, penis. Anyways, this episode is so good. Like, what? Miyuki, my goat. I love Miyuki so much. I feel like Miyuki's existence is calling me out for unhealthy behaviors of my own, but you know what? We'll let it slide because maybe it's fun to be unhealthy. Bet. Alright. Narrator. Oh, Miko's putting on the perfume. It's kind of fun because of her interaction with Kaguya and perfume. Are you wearing that, Superman? What is her house? She's rich. She's so rich. What is going on? Okay, we're at Chica's party. Chica, why are you dressed like this? Are you an Oni? Okay, you're Demon Santa. This is crazy. Oh, we're gonna get killed by her. Let me get my notes back up. Oh, that's kind of fun. Alright, so y'all are crazy. Oh my goodness, I respect Miyuki's grind set so much. My boy needs to rest. My boy needs to rest, but I also love the bags under his eyes. But I need him to rest. But I love the bags under his eyes. My sweet tortured soul. Okay, what? Okay. Don't break it. Okay, thank goodness. I thought she was gonna shatter the bottle. It's piss. Sorry. Supermate? Dang, I'm going to this party. You kidding me? Sorry, Chica, but like this one is definitely more my move. Ishigami! Miku! She looks so sweet in her little dress. Oh, Hayasaka's just out with her friends at Christmas karaoke. Okay. Kashi. They're at like a whole... I don't know, okay. I don't need to cut to them. Wait, where are you going? Where's she going? She out this hoe. Poor monkey. Are you insecure about the gift or something? What's going on? What's going on? She wanted to. Okay. What's Miyuki's gift? Did he not get a gift or something, or got like a bad one? Yeah. This is just fitting for him that he would have something he's not like comfortable with and not happy with, right? Like it's exactly that inferiority thing. It's like, how do I even pick a gift when these people are so rich? Poor guy. Please suck, please suck, please suck. Okay, what is it? Oh, nice. That is so expensive. Aw, more than acceptable. She's like, yeah, I'm good with this. Perfect. Big win. Ah. She's trying to get the Miyuki one. Oh, she got Chikas. Brutal. Oh, that's such a goated present. Homemade bath bombs? That's actually good. Such a great present. I want that. Homemade. Why is there a nose? Okay. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, she was nice about it, yeah. Chica, shut up. I will hit you. Oh no, it's gonna be a bomb. It's gonna be a glitter bomb. It's gonna go up in your mouth and you're gonna throw up and then pass out again. That's really, yeah. Okay. Don't do the tongue out gimmick. Ask me anytime. Stop flirting with him, bro. You and Kaguya alone? Trust? Clutch? Okay, they have been handcuffed to each other. Okay, he's asleep. Alright. Y'all's time to shine. Outside, under the moon. Perfect timing. Let's just do some nice communication. Kaguya's gonna lock in. Kaguya is good. She's in a good headspace. Miyuki's gonna get there. That's very sweet. That's very sweet of her. Can you say the thing about wanting to be more kind to you? I think that was really sweet. I think you should say that to him. Okay. He feels bad. Oh, his insecurity's getting in the way. He's freaking out. Bro, where are you walking? Get back on camera. No, come on. Don't be mean to him. Okay, no, I like... that's fine. Crazy shot with the moon. What? What is... This cut was crazy. Why are you in... Why are you in India? That cut was criminal. Okay, we're doing this in kind of a weird way, but I like the message, so I'll let it slide. You're awake? Good distraction. I fell for it. No, you need to approach him a lot. You can't approach him by force, Kaguya. You gotta approach him nicer. That's kind of what you were talking about. Oh my goodness, she's a menace! This is the craziest running animation I've ever seen. Oh my god, run! Go, go, go! I'm rooting for him. That was... Bro was booking it. Holy... That is so funny. Bro was booking it. Wow, we're at this park? But you can't rip it off. You have to, you know, you can't rip it off. Oh my goodness. Their first fight. Well, not first, kind of, but, you know. Oh. Okay, good line, good line, good line, good line. He's like, what are you yapping about? This is perfect. She's saying everything I wanted her to say. Ooh, the moon's getting covered up. Good line, good line, good line, good line, good line. Whoa! That's the risk. I mean, that is the scary part. But you gotta just do it. That's what's so... Dude. Oh. My poor boy. Why? Yeah, when did this become transactional? Exactly. He knew what he was signing up for. He's my goat. He's aware of the family issues. That's what I've been saying. That's my goat. Yeah, exactly. He fell in love with Ice Princess Kaguya. That's a great point. Oh my goodness. Again, he wins again. This man does not lose. He doesn't lose. Yeah, because I fell in love with that weak side of yours. You're goated. No, don't just take the box from him. It's gonna, like, dramatically fly out of their hands and then unravel or something, bro. The same thing, basically. What is it? That is so funny. It's the... Yeah, Miyuki. First try. She's goated. It's like the poor person thing, right? That's so goated. That's such a funny gift. But she's not laughing at you. She loves you. No, don't make fun of him! Go be nice to him. Now she's gonna sit next to him. It's gonna be sweet. It's teasing, trust. Yeah, it's like, I like this, you stupid idiot. I like you, stupid idiot. Oh my goodness, I love love. This is so romantic. It wasn't supposed to be like anything. Yeah, we don't need it to be dramatic. We can just be nice to... We can... Aww, I love what you did, but it doesn't have to be like that. I just love you. Oh, she said verbatim what I said! That's crazy. But it doesn't have to be like that. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Oh my goodness. You'll need to kiss at this park. This is so perfect. Good eye flicker. She's asking for a kiss, low-key. Aww. That is so sweet. That is so sweet. That's like... That might even be better than the first one. Like, you know what I mean? The first one was just build up for this one. You know what I mean? Holy crap. This is so good. Yes, it's very sweet. It's incredibly sweet. Something super... Because it's just about y'all. It's not about the showmanship. Love is show. It's not about the showmanship, you know? Instead of the freaking tongue in the mouth. They do it again, bro. It'll feel like this. Aw, that's so sweet. They do it again, bro. I was like, bro. It's crazy, because that's so good. I got nothing to say. Now play on the playset. Alright, go down the slide. We can just enjoy each other's company. You might want to apologize for being a dick, low-key, but I'll let it slide. Okay. You can definitely overdo it. But that's what I said! True! Agreed! Agreed! Agreed. But you don't have to push yourself anymore. Okay. Dude, I love this guy. He said my argument. I love him. That's what brought us together. Yes, we both shot for the stars, bro. We both tried. We tried so hard. But we don't have to destroy ourselves aiming high. Oh, it's so good. It's like, it contradicts, but it's so good. Exactly, yeah, good line. Exactly. Oh my goodness. That's perfect. This is like the power couple. This is the birth of the ultimate couple. Yes. Good move. Fantastic move. This is so real. Oh my goodness. I actually felt that in my heart. Chica, don't call me ever again. See how I already knew? Him leaning his head on hers was very sweet. Real. Swanky. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Miyuki is such a go. Bro, you can become anything. Good line. My goodness. Oh my goodness, she used the fabric as the thing for the ribbon. Unnecessary things? Okay, come on now. Good line. It's just her. Needs to say, they're all just tripping. She's just tripping. Super deformed. Aww. Aww. They're going on a date now. Oh my goodness, Super Maze party got skipped. Oh, mega lol. Oh, speak of the devil. Are you at the fortune teller? Yeah, you are. Oh my goodness, it's Miyuki's dad. Alright. What's that, like, monster hand in the back? Surely, yeah. He didn't just read the room. The bags, right? Why'd you show up in the school? Yeah, why'd you show up in a school clothes? Rose got the fanny. Huh? Aww. Ouch. Ouch. Whoa, what is going on here? What did y'all do? Whoa, Ishigami, what was going on there? Ishigami, can we, like, not get on top of her? I don't know what was going on there. It is a blessing to do that. Yeah, it's definitely is worth trying. Whoa. Why is Miyuki's dad spitting bars? Narrator, what? Whoa, what does that mean? Yeah? That is such a depressing thing to bring up right now. But despite all that. Yep. Narrator is yapping so much. True. This show does it again. They really do it again. I was not ready for them to do it again. It's like, I don't know, bro. I like how it doesn't, like, it's willing to say that, like, maybe it's impossible, you know? But maybe it won't be, you know? That, like, it admits all the pains of love so readily. Right? But it despite those pains of love still, like, makes sure to show how much it can be worth it. Instead of just, like, for lack of a better term, romanticizing love, you know? Instead of it just being like, oh, it's gonna be beautiful and there'll be no problems and there'll be rainbows and love and hearts everywhere and blue balloons and, you know, elaborate confessions, like no. And they're willing to show that over and over. That's the best thing about this show. It does it all, right? It does every part of the formula. It doesn't, like, just do the parts that are fun. Oh my goodness, 7 seconds at the end just to think about it. Damn. This was just, like, so good. I don't even know what to say about it. They, like, did it so well, right? I think Kaguya said it best. I think she said it best right here. I'm sure you're going to continue to run yourself into the ground. Like, dude, like, that's so good. That, the thing I was saying in between about, like, the grind set, like, you can't deny the grind set's OP, and then he says you can't deny it worked. He literally admits it. It's like, yes, exactly. Exactly. The grind set's OP as hell, bro. Especially if it's motivated by, like, incredible pain. Like, it can be really OP. However, you know, we can rest with each other. Like, we don't have to completely change our entire worldview. Let's just, like, I don't want you to overdo it, and we can be there for each other so that when we push ourselves a little too far, the other one's there to catch each other. We're there to catch each other. That's like, I just, man. I couldn't say anything else. I couldn't say anything else because they did it. They said everything I wanted to say. Right. Right here, when you feel exhausted, why don't we take a little break together? And then he accepts it because he leans his head against hers. That's taking the break. Right? Oh my goodness. I need a Kaguya, bro. That's just what it comes down to. Because I ain't getting any younger. I can do it. I'll make it happen. Trust. Believers in. That's so perfect. Give me just a shot of them two leaning on each other, please. Before they get jump scared. Just like right there, right? His head's not even quite with hot contact, so it's like he's pulling back because it's ringing, but... you know, it's really funny. I have a very special association with, like, leaning on someone else. Like, this to me is super romantic. Like, way more than, like, almost, like super crazy. Because when I mentioned that relationship earlier, the thing that made me catch feelings was she leaned her head on my shoulder, and I leaned my head back on hers reflexively, and it was like, I hadn't felt like that in years, bro. It was like, holy shit, I get it now, you know? And so, like, I have such an association with head leaning, or like this, very, like, just because it means so much, right? It means I'm comfortable enough around you to rest. That is, like, a profound level of comfort to be with someone, right? There's, like, I'm not trying to perform to, like, be worth your attention. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm enjoying your presence, and I'm so comfortable with you that I'm allowing myself to drop every guard and just purely relax. That to me is, like, very profound, right? So, and they did it. Like, they did it. They just, dude, I feel like the fault of the mystery of something fault. You know that one like horror manga strip? This hole was made for me, dude. This show was made for me. This is my show. That's how I feel. It's exactly how I feel. Her using the fabric for her ribbon's very cute as well. Does she still have it in the later shots here? Probably, right? I would assume so. Or maybe... Oh, she switched it to red for her school outfit, it seems. Yeah. That's very sweet, though. Aww. What the hell was happening with Tsubame and Ishigami, bro? Where Ishigami was on top of her? Was he confessing to her again? But, like more direct this time, you know? Because, obviously... I feel like there was so much going on there. It's like, bro, on top of the bed? Because right now Subame's listing like her anxieties about love, right? This shot, or it's Subame lying down looking up at him, and Ishigami's like, you gotta believe me, I'm into you, and she's like worried and looks away. Like, this to me is just a crazy shot. I really would like to know what is actually going on there. I hope Subame doesn't feel super uncomfortable, because she kind of looked uncomfortable, but, you know, we'll just have to, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. I assume it's not that bad. Subame is just seeking some advice. She's making it work. She's a smart girl. She'll figure it out. This was so good. The part about, like, it's worth, like, having your brain turn into mush. Yeah. But it's a blessing to be able to love someone so much that it turns your brain into mush. Yeah. 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 I want my mush brain back. I haven't been mush brained in a while. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Once again, I am stun locked. This show does it like so well, right? I like how I like how Kaguya got to it. It was kind of, she kind of was a bit rough on the entry here, a little bit, with like trying to forcefully grab the present. It's like, come on, like we can coax him out of his shell a bit better than just like yelling at him. But she clutched it. She clutched it, and she voiced her own incredible insecurities, right? And then was like, see, like, I want you to be able to do this with me too, you know? And he's a lot more tentative than she is with this subject. Like, he was a lot more apprehensive, but he kind of acquiesced a bit at the end. So that's probably something he's still working on. Like, he's looking away, he's building up to that, right? It's not like that's one thing I also like about this show, right? Especially, like, with Kaguya specifically, you can see it. With Ishigami here, you can see it. Like, it's not just like a bolt of lightning and you're changed, right? These things are, like, gradual, and it's like coaxed out of you a lot of the times, right? And it's slow, you know, like all things, right? And so she was really pleasant here, being like, see, like, this is, you know, this was just perfect. Kaguya really clutched it. See, I don't know, no reason to worry. I trusted these two were locked in. I trusted them. Miyuki's running animation here was my favorite part. I'm not gonna lie, better than the entire confession thing. This was so funny. He's like booking it. Dude, this is the most animation they've ever put into anything in the show, and it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. She is doing this crazy, like, stride, like, Olympic, like, on it, and Miyuki is just panic running as fast as he can. It's just like, oh shit, you know what I mean? So funny. This is such a good episode. I can't believe it's over. This is so perfect, though. I don't even, like, where could you go from here, man? Like this just affirmed their relationship. I guess, man, it did the afterwork of the first kiss that I really appreciated. You know, I actually really appreciate it, right? Because it's not like one kiss, you're a couple, all problems are solved. Like, yeah, we got our baggage, we gotta figure this shit out, you know? So seeing that play out, I think, is super worth doing. And I guess there could be more work done on Miyuki, right? But then I feel like other than that, we'd have to really turn to a lot of side characters. I mean, there's kind of a quest to get her to Stanford, to get her to America. Potentially with her father. And then but like, other than that, they seem to really be in a good spot at the end of this episode, right? And so, like, you know, I don't know. And you could show it waning back and forth, right? Kind of as the narrator says, where it's like you peak and then it all goes down, and love is only blissful until it's attained, right? Like the fun of the chase, the honeymoon period kind of vibe, kind of energy. After feelings reach certain heights, it's all downhill from there. Yeah, and I mean, that's true. There's a reason people get divorced, right? And for the show to bring it up is very, I think, like, mature of it, right? I really appreciated that. Because it's true, and that's true even for Kaguya and Miyuki, right? But the beautiful thing is that even if that is true, you can still, you know, maybe there still can be true love, right? Like, as much as it very well might not work out, it very well may, and it's worth it. It hits a point where it's worth shooting for. It's worth the risks, right? What a wonderful show. I've really come to like this show, bro. Kaguya, good clutch. Good clutch on your toxic side. I'm glad that you came through with that. This episode, dude, episode 3 had such crazy energy. Can we talk about that? My goodness. It just went into heart attack. Well, not heart attack, but fainting thing. I hate myself. Oh, dude, and she made it about self-love at the end. That's super good. I want to be someone that can love myself. It does start with you. Everything does start with you. Don't we all? Shouldn't we all? Shouldn't we all want to be someone that loves themselves? I don't know. I think so. I hope so. I don't know. I think that's probably good. It's probably good to love yourself. I can probably accept that. Man. I think it was here, right? I want to become someone who can love herself. It's just beautiful. Man, to make it about self-love in this instance is really smart too. Right? Where it's like, because a lot of what was troubling the relationship was both, I mean, what was troubling their relationships was insecurities they had about themselves that came from their parents. Both of them. Kaguya, well, Kaguya's family and like lived experience, like how she was raised as a whole, and then Miyuki and his mom, right? And so both of them have like fundamental like issues with like Kaguya thinks she's unlovable and because she's a horrible and you know people hate her because of her awful personality. Miyuki's out here being like I have no worth unless I do accomplishments, so he drives himself to destruction and he has to hide the part of himself that has no worth, you know, the parts of him that haven't accomplished anything type deal. And so the ultimate cure, like the ultimate best spot to be in is to be able to love yourself entirely. That's some affirmation right there. That is affirmation. Man, they hit me with the answer, bro. They gave me the answer. Love yourself. Maybe the answer just is love yourself in all things. Maybe that's the start of everything. It really might be. It really might be the start to everything. To all questions. Is, do you love yourself? No? All right, well, we're starting there, right? Oh, you're starving to death? Well, have you loved yourself yet? Okay, like, we can address the, okay, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, sure. But I'm talking about, you know, on those deeper cuts, on them emotional type beats, right? On them unsatisfactions, on them grind sets, on them relationships, on their interpersonal things, on them baggage, right? That all it starts all with self-love, right? I think that's a decent position to hold. You know, it's a good place to start at least. I think it's a good place to start. I don't know if it's all consuming, but it's a good place to start. Bro, what a good freaking show. I'm not out of things to say. It just this last episode truly kind of left me more speechless than I expected it would. Because it really what a like beautiful way to wrap up the show, I guess, would be my main message there. It's one of those episodes that is more so like an introspection type beat than anything else, right? You know what I mean? Where that's where it leads. More than like an incredible, like, I don't know. It's crazy because like the crazy big emotional climactic moment really in a lot of ways was the end of season 3, you know? So this is different in that it's like it's ordinary, but then it becomes such a beautiful emotional moment because they accept that it can be ordinary and that still is worth, that you don't have to do the elaborate performance to like be worth getting kissed, you know? Like you are worth it. You're worth being loved just for being you and doing your thing. Top G, that's my goat. My poor embarrassed little boy. He's a soft, shy boy, and I love him for it. But he's also a hard-working grind setter, all right? You can be both. You can be multiple things. That's the nice thing about the human being. You're a complex hoe. You drift my catch? You better. You better drift my catch. But yeah, I think that's where I'll leave it for this one. Episode the movie. I guess next is just the tier list for the characters. The final tier list, which is going to be, that'll be exciting, but I feel like I've hit Nirvana a little bit. I feel like I've been enlightened a little bit, so that's just where I'm at for this one. On to the next, the tier list. What a beautiful, sweet, very, very romantic show. Kind of want another season. I'm very curious how like the other characters will turn out, or what continued development will be done between these two's relationship. Miko, Ishigami, Tsubame. I mean, those are like the big ones right now, obviously, because especially like Tsubame, Ishigami, right? But who's to say about the rest? You know, I think there's a lot of work that can be done with a lot of these characters because they really do work with all these characters. A lot of like Ishigami's had great moments in the past, you know, so I'm kind of curious how his story will end, for lack of a better term, right? Not that this has ended between the two of them, but, you know, new game start and all, right? But enough out of me. That's where I'll leave it for this one. Of course, if you like this episode, if you like this series, like the video, subscribe if you're new, blah, blah, blah. Comment below if you have anything to say, or join the Discord and talk to me other Kaguya-sama Love is War fans there. But until then, until the tier list, which should be very, very exciting, I will be seeing you then.